Hi guys, my name is Matt, aka Ihrme, and welcome to episode 12 of our WoW Mage playthrough. As you can see, we finally arrived in the Wetlands. We are level 39, nearly level 40. In fact, one more question, we'll probably get there. Last time we finished out in Loch Modan, we did some quests at Dun Algaz, rescuing some ale from some orcs, and we've arrived here to meet Forber. Name cannot be pronounced. Let's crack on, shall we? Right, okay, so quest keg run. Queg run. Yeah, that was a tricky one to say. The quest keg run. What have you got for there? I've got the Mountaineer Ale. Ha, nice to see those addle-brained mountaineers. You'd hand the ale off to a real man to get the job done. Wow, geez, feel like she's lagging me a little bit. Welcome to my survey. If you're one of the mind to help, I am forged by taking over the intended jobs of some useless, lazy sods that call themselves dwarves. You're in the right place. Wow, she is certainly a little bit feisty. Fight the flood. I'm here because Muradin himself knew that this survey needed someone to help these buffoons on that. Let's start that again because that just all went wrong. I'm here because Muradin himself knew that this survey needed someone to keep those buffoons on their toes. They're all too scared of wildlife to do a thing, and I'm to get them off their duffs. I'm going to need someone cleanup done. We've got an elemental problem first off. The flood did such a number here that the water itself's gone hysterical. I bet you've never slapped the sense into an entire lake before, and I'm asking of you now, wall up those elementals, but swap those elemental but good for me. I think that should be but with two T's. Elementals but, not elemental but good for me. I'm calling that an error. I could be wrong.
See you soon.
Okay, next quest, what we got? Sedimentary, my dear. Nice little Sherlock Holmes reference. The destruction of Stonewright Dam House is no small thing, lad. But we're here to find out just how bad the damage is. A mighty load of water rampaged through the gear, and if it's disturbed the earth too far, could be in for it worse later on. We can tell a lot from studying the sediment of a flooded area. I need as many soil samples as I can get, so if you could head out there and collect some for me, I'd much appreciate it. Collect 8 sedimentary samples. Okay, and done the marble beard. Do you want thresh out of luck? The local wildlife all messed up from the flood, it seems. The fen used to be full of crocolisks, but I haven't spotted a single one. What I have spotted are thresidents. Never used to be out here, so the blood must have swept them all right out of Loch Modan. Lucky for us, because they're tastier than crocolisks, and I'm running low on provisions. Bring me back some thresident meat for the camp, and I'll gladly pay you for it. So we need to get 8 of them, and that's our 3 quests for now. What do we need to do? We need to kill chunks, we need to get chunks, we need to kill elementals, and we need flood sediments. Okay, let's do it. How many elementals? 10. Okay. Bam. 1. All sorts of sediment out there. Oh, that's quite a lot. Yeah, good. Swimming slow. Wow. I should really go get one of the angler things so we can run on water. That would help. 600 pyroblasts. Wow. That's kind of big numbers. I guess we're level 40. In my mind, we're not that high, so it... Oh, yeah. Oh, we got water breathing. Unending breath. Did the warlock give this to us? Or did the quest give it to us? Might have been the warlock. If it was, that was nice of him. I appreciate it. I mean, he doesn't have it on himself, so I'm guessing he didn't cast it. Could be wrong. Level 40, nice. So we can get epic mounts now, I think. We also have combustion. And we locked Alderman. We're not going to do any dungeons, but it's nice to know we've unlocked it. Epic mounts might be useful to pick up. just for that mount speed. But that would mean going back to Ironforge, which isn't a huge problem, but it'll take a little bit of time. Because we're 4 out of 8, we're 5 out of 8 on the chunks of meat. It's on the elementals that we're really lagging behind. So let's try and catch up with them slightly. We've got combustion, which we need to add to our action bars. Let's do that. Let's shift. We'll make that shift 2. Or mouse 2, as it is, I guess. I'm just getting to grips. I got a MMO mouse for Christmas, I think it was. And it's one of these with like 12 thumb keys. So what I've done is I've bound my action bars here is bound shift 1, 2, 3, whatever, and I'm binding shift 1, 2, 3 to these buttons, but it's taking like a little bit of getting used to. Just because when you've got that many buttons, it's like it's your finger instantly finding. So like shift 1 is fine because it's it's the bottom. It's like it's as far forward as you can be and on the bottom. And just same with shift 3 because that's the top. But like finding 6, like getting 6 and 8 meddled up, it's gonna just take a bit of work. So we're getting there, but I mean I don't do anything, which is that. What's the word? That or competitive, or that essential that I'm not raiding or anything at the moment. So I've not raided in a long time. I raided pretty heavily during Wrath of the Lich King, Cataclysm, and Mists of Pandaria. But I did, I think, Throne of Thunder to quite a high level, so we were doing like the heroics and stuff like that. Did a little bit of Siege of Orgrimmar, but that was really when it sort of started to die out. And just haven't really jumped back in. I mean, I haven't actually been in a guild since, well, I'm trying to think when I was last in a guild. In many months, many years even. I wasn't in a guild or any of Legion. And I wasn't in a guild. I'm not in a guild in Battle for Azeroth, so should probably put a little bit of time into finding one of them. For one, that would probably help somewhat. I guess I play very casually now, so I don't really like jumping in pugs and stuff like that, so I haven't really done a lot of like the newer raids. I haven't done any. Well, I haven't really done anything in Battle for Azeroth raiding wise. I've never really been a fan of LFR, just because I guess the mechanics have to be simple enough that people can, you can do it in a pug of people with questionable abilities. But at the same time, it offers no real difficulty. But it adds all the frustration. So yeah, I've never been a fan of it. So I've done a little bit of LFR this in Battle for Azeroth, but like not much at all. Okay, we need 2 more of these. Blink does work in water. That's good. And there we go. So that's those 3 quests done. Life root stem. Okay, so it does the whole thing where if you're not quite high enough level, you just get the... Okay, that's disappointing. That means my herbalism is behind where it should be. So we're no longer going to get full herbs, so our potential income from that is going to drop. somewhat off a cliff. Which is... It is what it is, it's not the end of the world. I guess if it is 1 to 60 and it's 1 to 300, in theory you need to be like 5 per level, so by level 400 or 40 we should be level 200, and instead we're level like 50. Yeah, 52. Are the meaty ones? Let's have a look. Okay, lovely. These fry up nice. And the camp will be spared a week of mushroom biscuits. Ooh, mushroom biscuit sounds truly awful. Then bush berries. We're good on provisions, but we'll need of some medicine. Half the camp's fiercely hungover, and in need of a remedy in order. Luckily, I know a good folk remedy taught me by my dear old mum. Just need some local ingredients. Gather me some fen bush berries, if you would. They keep to where the water and shade to look along the shores and near other plants. Okay, so got some hungover dwarves. Let's see the sediment, and there you go. Now, well, the good news is these will do perfectly. The bad news is I can tell they're the wrong color for topsoil here, and even drunk as I am, jeez, that means that we aren't things aren't looking good for the area. We've got more tests run before we can have the tile. Reading is a challenge today. It's not going well at all. Level 40 braces. Wait, they're better because they have versatility. 103% upgrade. Jeez. Is versatility that good? Gives us like 2% damage. You know what, we'll stay with the highest item level for now. It doesn't actually matter. Alright, I need you to help me find my dumpy level. What's that look for? That's right, I said my dumpy level. Yeah, I gave you the look as well. Even out of game, I didn't have a clue what you're talking about. It's a piece of significant surveying equipment. I didn't name the bloody thing, alright? Go look it up. All I did was leave it on a rock long enough for one of those horrible oozes to swallow it up. This place is crawling with them, but one of them should still have it inside. And we're gonna get dumpy level from some oozes. Fight the flood. I'll be. There's someone around here that isn't a disgrace to Magni. Bless his poor gravelly heart. Just for that, you get the first crack at the ale, lad. But don't let it get to your bloody head. Got more garum work to do, and I won't tolerate you letting it early. She is angry, man. I'm not a fan of that. The Dark Iron Clan is up to no good out there, and if that's a surprise to you, you're thicker than the adult plotters over in that tent. Odin may pay lip service to those sooty cretins back in Ironforge, but out here, all belts are off. If we had a raid against the camp last night, and one raid is too many. Their leader, a stout fellow by the name of Glare, and he is hiding in the cave south of the bank of the river. Bring me Glowergare's head as proof he's no longer a threat to us in Ironforge. Jeez, okay. She's just like raging. I don't know why. Don't appreciate it. That's for sure. Okay. How many fenberries do we need? We need, we need 15 handfuls. Seems we get a couple of handfuls per bush, so that's where the Dark Iron Dwarves are. So we'll go there and cut that dude's head off. It's pretty gruesome, isn't it? You're ready to go kill him, and then we're literally just gonna slice his head off. Like that seems uncalled for. Well, not uncalled for, but seems a little bit excessive. Jeez, that guy didn't want to. Nobody wants to fight. I mean, maybe he's not that well geared or something, but you'd think it's almost quicker just to kill these mobs than try and run past them. That's just my opinion. Got more fenberries up there. That should actually finish us. Fenberries, so that's pretty good. There's also a herbalism node, Briarthorn. I know we can do Briarthorn, so I guess the calculation of we should be level 200 is only true up to where we are. So we're in a level 20 zone, so we should be about level 100. So we're still behind, but we're not as far behind as it first seemed. We are definitely still far behind though, so we can do Bruise Reed as well. So I guess the problem is that we've basically herbed everything we can. I know we've run past a couple of nodes, but it's not as if we've skipped a lot. It's just the leveling is, but we're kind of plowing so quickly through it. You would have to really go out your way to look for herbs to get any more. I mean, equally, if you're that committed to getting it to 300, it's not going to be a massive problem. As in, there's plenty of nodes about, and once you can fly, you can wrap through it really quickly. So it's just a completionist thing, I guess, because we don't need it anymore to go to the next zone or the next level. I think you can just buy Outland Herbalism. Oh geez. Wow, okay. He's got a fair bit of health. That's okay. Right, you can hurt yourself hitting me. Absorbed another 159 damage. We got him. Nice. Got his beard. So we didn't lop his whole head off, we just took his beard. A lot. Is it tin fading? Okay. Got some bonus XP. Big fan of that. Okay, let's we should be able to just found our way out, I think. Especially if we loop around. Don't aggro him. Yeah, there we go. Mining level 50. So again, we're about half where we should be for that. Again, not that it matters, but do these things not go past friendly? That's interesting. It's just weird they've stopped dead on 5999 out of 6000. So I'm guessing it only takes you up to basically Honored, and then
I have the finest wires in the land.
you've got how much have you got? 15. These will do nicely. I'll let the lads back on their feet as soon as I make these somewhat edible. And level 41. Nice. The Elgin rock over yonder is something of a natural wonder. It's the only known source of incendiite in the world. The stuff's rare, highly sought, and ridiculously explosive. Hit it with steel mining pick and you'll set off a fireworks show that'll put a room full of goblins to shame. Luckily I've dealt with a spark brick. Spark pick, even. Not a prick, that was a slight slip. For such tasks, I'll loan it to you if you bring me back some incendiite ore, and I'll split you in on the profits, of course.
Keep your feet on the
Okay,
ground.
let's do it. Let's hand this in.
Hello.
Let's see it then. The beard. Good riddance to bad rubbish. I'll burn the foul thing later, so it doesn't stink up the camp.
Safe travel.
Oh, my inventory's full. God damn. Is one of you a vendor? Oh.
No.
Take my rubbish. Nice. Sell. Okay.
See you soon.
Well met.
Let's see it then. Yeah. Bam. Thelgle's Rock's an important site here. We use it to study the bedrock formations and such. Of course, it can't be that easy, so Thelgle's Rock also full of giant cave spiders. Big as a dwarf, twice as hungry. Like I said, these fancy lads are researchers, not warriors. If you want them to get anything done, you're gonna have to help me clear out the filthy bugs out. I hadn't said buggers. Jeez. I'm saying all the wrong words today. Kill as many of the players as you can, and I'll make it worth your while. So we need to kill 7 and 7.
Keep your feet on the ground.
We also need to get the dumpy level from these oozers. No, it didn't die. Nope, no dumpy level. I've got to do this quest, so we'll try and quickly knock it on the head. Then we'll go into, what's this called? Well, where else that rock was called? Thelvin Rock. I was going to say, I thought it was beginning with T, but couldn't quite remember. Some mage royal here. No dumpy thing yet, so that's disappointing. Saying that's 500 XP per kill, so it's not too bad. Wonder why the hostile ones don't drop it. Nope. Two more, maybe one of these will do it. Unlikely, but seems like the drop rate is maybe a little low. There we go. Okay. That's good. Let's mount up. And hand this quest in. Did you find the dumpy? I did. Oh good, it's undamaged. Thanks a lot. You might want to wipe yourself off a bit there. So I'm covered in goo. I'm feeling slightly less wobbly now, so I'm going to start setting up the level for my final measurement here. There's one last thing I need from you. It's a seismograph set deep within Thelvin Rock to record any movement in the earth that's being continued to shift since the chasm. This will tell us. The seismograph at the very bottom of the cave. Find it and bring the record it's created back to me. Yeah, I did think there was a third quest. There it is. I was going to say that it is, but it's an odd way of putting it. Let's kill some spiders. No, he didn't die. Why not? We just don't quite have enough firepower now to instantly kill stuff, so that's... Oh, slimy bag. 4 silver. Okay. Let's get these herbs so we can try and get caught up with I mean, we're not going to... I mean, it's 5... I guess it's 5 herbs per level. But we're behind, so... But yeah, still. Yeah, we're too close. When we're body pulling, that means we're doing it wrong. Is how I'd like to think about it. Okay. Oh, you see, this used to... one of the tricks in vanilla WoW was that when you finished copper and tin, actually I think this continued through to like basically pre-Cataclysm before they changed the world, that when you got iron was a little bit more tricky to find. So copper and tin you could blast through, and you could level your mining pretty quickly, which was good. But when you got to iron, it was more difficult to find. So this cave and this incendiite used to be actually mineable, so you'd mine it with a pickaxe. And you used to get levels, so what you could do is and it spawned really quickly for this quest. So you were able to level mining in this area pretty quickly. I remember coming here on my paladin to do that, to level mining. And you know, obviously back then professions were a bit more well, it was a little bit more mandatory because you had to do each bit before you can move on. So you needed to have mining up to 300 before you could. Oh, it was exactly 300, but before you could start outline mining and stuff like that. I ended up binning off mining, and so I think it was for a little while I was a miner/engineer on my paladin. That was definitely in Burning Crusade because it was when you could get the well, I know you can still get them, but when you had the engineering goggles and they were first introduced, and there was the mount and stuff like that. So we had some of that. and then switch to herbalism and alchemy later on. Because you needed the like pots and flasks for raiding. I thought it was a bit more useful, or was more useful for me at least, because trying to save some money. I could go out and farm my own herbs and flasks, and then if you got any extras, you could sell them. And
I need to target something first.
while I know you can make money from engineering, I think it was maybe slightly more difficult back then. Oh god, rare spider. Okay, we'll get a couple thousand XP for killing a rare spider. So I don't know if we're in the right place here, but because it's back there. But I'm not sure if we needed to really go up those the paths to the. No, there it is. Okay, just unloaded in. Let's kill this spider, because we need a lot more to leech stalkers. Are they outside? Maybe. That would make sense actually. They're outside, and
Have a target.
it's annoying they fade away and then come back. But yeah, so I switched to herbing and alchemy.
I can't carry anymore.
Oh really? My inventory's full. It's full of stupid spider legs. It's annoying. We really need this. Oh, okay. I don't know if this is supposed to be there, or if it's spawned because I looted that thing, or whether somebody else has been here and it just hadn't respawned yet. There we go.
Inventory is full.
Okay, I'm guessing it does spawn because that quest has appeared. Let's take that. Flood Surge Core, that's all left of the huge elemental that attacked you, a frothing orb of water that continues to fight your grip. Fulba might appreciate seeing some proof that helps stop another threat to the camp. Okay, let's do it. So we need to get some more spiders. We still need 6. No, 7, sorry. It's 5, say 6. Herder. Maths is difficult.
I can't carry anymore.
Nope. No more. Okay, so it's all features now. That's a stalker. So I'm guessing the features are outside the mine wall, because we're not seeing any. That died because we got the XP for it. Yeah, we definitely need to sort some bags out. So we might go and sort off our mount speed out and our bag situation. How many bags can we buy? We have room for 4, but some of the bags we have are a bit shit, so I'm sure I'm gonna get some 16 slots or something for pretty cheap. That would do. Okay, 5 features. Keep an eye out for features. I think they might be more green than the current ones, but might be wrong. Great. I definitely think that green. While these are only over here. Nope. Oh, are the stalkers invisible? Is that why? Have I made that up? Oh no, I don't need stalkers. I need. Oh yeah, they're all stalkers. That's why. Man, my brain is not with it today. By any stretch of the imagination. I'm gonna have to wait a second for this. Well, it's okay.
I need a target.
I think the leech stalkers must be outside. So let's see if we can find them. We only need 5, so should only take a minute or two. I'm excited to get mastery, although it's obviously not for a while, just because with all the crits we get, those dots, those dots will be finishing these off instead of that additional scorch. So it's just going to help our little, just our burn through. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, they're not green, but they're more like purple. They're purple. I knew they were a different color, and I can see 5. So, and these die a bit quicker. We're gonna probably no, we're not. It's turned off. Good. Bam. Oh, okay. Didn't quite die. Not quite enough damage.
Inventory is full.
There's our 3 we need. Okay. Pyroblast this one. Okay, 2 more. Yeah, we can't carry him. I need to stop looting. Doesn't work. Nice. And 1 more. This is going to be on cooldown a little while, so we're going to have to just... There we go. Alright, 7 out of 7. That's that question.
Inventory is full.
Twisted Saber, level 50. Fine when equipped. I wonder if anybody wants that for transmog. Might as well see, I guess. It's not particularly exciting model, so, but maybe. We'll have a look. Okay, let's hand in these quests. I think this should then send us to the next area, zone. Oh, Menethil, I'm sure. Good job. I wouldn't be sorry for the hard things that eggs in them somewhere, but it'll do for now. Then what we got there. There's there. God, words. That's engaged that brain. The thing's still got some fight in it. Amazing. There's you're a tough one. It's much appreciated. I'd say a reward's in order before you head out. Keep doing your best for Ironforge. You're here. And if you ever see my sister, say hello to me. Who's your sister? Never heard of her.
See you soon.
We might meet her, I guess, but I don't know. Let's see, we got, this is the record. Wonderful lad. This should be all we need. Let's have a look.
Off with you. Well met.
Well, you look like you're in one piece. I am. Glorious, beautiful stuff, this all. Good on you for not dropping your pick. Last person I send out, let their butt hit the floor. That part's not spark proof.
Safe travel.
Okay, so we're all done here. I think this quest is going to send us to Menethil.
Safe travel.
We've been going over half an hour now. So I guess we'll call it there for now. Thank you again for watching. If you've enjoyed this episode, make sure to give it a like. If you're enjoying our content, make sure to give the channel a subscribe. Comment if you have anything to comment about. And if not, well, I shall see you again soon. See you later. Bye.